Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Looking downfield, it's Fuller. Got a man, it's Durant. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Gonna sling it on second down. He lets one fly deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's brought. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Finds his man. It's Durant. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No return coming here. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Still looking, on the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Fuller. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Finds his man. It's Joyner. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Durant. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois.
And I love the physicality.
To throw, it's Fuller. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. He tries to take the top off. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Joyner. They make the stop after the catch, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 10. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Illini. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to throw. It's Fuller. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll take the deep shot. And that is interception number 3. The give from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, they got the completion. Don't get the 1st down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
And that was an absolute no-brainer. 4th and inches, I'm not going to kick a long field goal. Absolutely not. I'm going to get physical. I'm going to prove my team. I got faith in them. I got trust in them. And it's rewarded, and they get the 1st down.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Fuller. Zings it complete to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Joyner. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Fuller. Finds his man down the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Penn Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats, and fans have been pouring into the gates, and they are ready for this clash to get started. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Back to pass, it's Fuller. Got his man on the right. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. The sure hands, it's Durant. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Got room at the 35.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Sets up the screen. It's a seam wide open. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Fuller. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Illinois! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They go to the ground. Oh, a lot of space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. Go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durant. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, he'll throw it. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, running back gets the give. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Here's the pressure. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Dropping back, it's Fuller. Makes the grab, it's Durant. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. Makes the catch at the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Joyner. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illini! Gives it on the option. Wide open spaces. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking to throw, it's Fuller. Pulls it in, it's Joyner. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill.
He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Punts it out of the air. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has been money on fourth down here in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, finding a line. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Fuller. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Takes it the other way.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Here comes the heat. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Durant. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Get it out on the screen. Pick up a 5. It'll be third down and 5.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown! First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Fuller. Here's a heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Time to take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. and they'll spread receivers all over the field, 5 wide on 2nd and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd down, going up top. With the catch, it's Durant. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. The give and tick, 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 tick. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Flushed out of the pocket. Myers on the move. Got his man on the right. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Makes the catch. It's Durant. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to...
Looking deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? to the air. It's Fuller. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Touchdown Illini! And the beatdown has ensued. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Paul.
Who got this? Who got this? On the double. I want to see points at the end of this drive.
Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Fuller. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Durant. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure with every win.
He's going up top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Durant. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Fuller. With the catch, it's Hunter. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Joyner. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude. They didn't.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Joyner. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Fuller. Bring him the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. No sign of the field goal team. They'll go for it on 4th and short from the 28. They'll try to sneak it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Finds a tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Durant. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the 1st, but because of great effort defense,
Makes the grab, past the marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
So nice to have the run game. So nice to trust in it. So nice to...
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the back. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Fuller. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on 1st down. starting to feel a little pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes the catch at the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Ready, set. All right, boys, let's keep it up.
Looking to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
The Bruins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the... Stop at the 19.
Illinois Fighting Illini will take over. First and 10.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Mahoney.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's usually prime return. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Fuller. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better.
Oh, the ball's on the ground. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Going up top again. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 3rd down after the run. To the air, it's Fuller. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Illinois! And that one will give them the lead. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback...
Opening play of the drive from the 39. The offense changing the play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to beat the D deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been big.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Got it in the middle. It's Mahoney. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job.
Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Durant. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The sure hands, it's Joyner. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. There he goes. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Pressure coming. It's complete to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. The Nittany Lions offense will get the ball for the first time. They sure hope that dynamic display last. Rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but it's...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Fuller. Catch in the middle. It's Durant. Out across the 30 mark. Down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Joyner. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is signaled for. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked.
There he goes. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's Fuller. Fires to the right. It's caught. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you
Sneaks it into the end zone.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Handoff from the shotgun. At the 20, he's got space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we've got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Fuller. Hauls it in. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Durant. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Now from inside the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Hunter. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. It's first and goal as Illinois comes to the line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Back swinging for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Illini!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Makes the grab. It's Joyner. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Got it in the middle, it's Durant. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the... The Illinois offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Illinois now staring at a third and short. They'll try to run for it. Got the first down and still on his feet. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Fuller. Oh, they're after him. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Joyner. Turning on the Jets. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Joyner. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Fuller. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is... Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Syracuse. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Hayes.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Takes it from the gun on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Barrett. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to go up top on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, they don't connect on that throw, but you're seeing the 2-minute drill live and in full effect for this offense, something they practice each and every single week, looking for the sidelines, using the clocks, understanding the timeout situation. But these are plays they feel like they can run in their sleep to put themselves in position to kick a field goal here late.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. They're working that left side. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off?
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this. Looking to pass. It's Fuller. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durant. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Lost to throw again. Flips it out on the screen. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. There's the pressure. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Joyner. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Illinois looking to pay things off on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 3. To throw, it's Fuller. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll throw it. Oh, he dropped it. The Fighting Illini pinned deep in their own territory, trying to find some breathing room on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Durant. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. Snagged out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 7. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory, and they're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Catch in the middle, it's Durant. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Fuller. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some...
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And some room to work. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
It's complete. Turning it on. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team down there to touch. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Fuller. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Just a short return, but that would have been. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Durant. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking left. He makes a catch. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second. He's loose. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Wide receiver going in motion. The jet sweep pass. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. Touchdown Illini. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Wisconsin delivered the knockout blow And I think the defense was the story here. J.J. Watt may be the standard, but it looks like there's another stud edge rusher there in Madison. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Devin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Makes the catch. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. To the air, it's Knight. Working that left side now. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.